Hello everybody, hope y'all having another blessed day. For today's video, we are back on Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Zombies for me to share you guys something insane that we was able to pull off last night. Alright, so what we were able to do was not only complete the Easter egg, I'm not going to give you guys a back-to-back Easter egg run, that's mediocre. But what we did that was insane is that we completed the Easter egg knife only. Yes, I say it again. Knife only. It is possible to do it, but there is a quick disclaimer. There is technically one zombie that you must kill without the knife, and in case you don't know which one that is of course going to be the tank zombie. The tank zombie cannot be killed with the knife. You have to kill him with some kind of projectile weapon. I use the tomahawk in this gameplay. I refuse to use explosives or bullets or anything like that to kill a zombie. Knife is a knife, so tomahawk's close enough. Alright, but yeah, we complete this whole run. All my 584 kills, 583 is going to be done with the knife only. Alright? So if you don't believe me, sit back, relax, and watch us get this done.
Alright, boys, I'm buying. Alright, boys.
One more quick thing before I piece the scene, let you guys sit back and watch. I will be popping in here and there to give you guys kind of an update and guide on how you can do it for yourself. I'm sure after once you watch this, you probably want to try to see if you can do this big feat yourself. Well, if you want a guide, here we go to start. The first thing you're going to want, at least for my suggestion, is that you're going to want to get to about the end of round 8 and save up about 20,000 points and 2,000 scrap, preferably. No, you can get by with actually just, I think 1,000 scrap, honestly. Only thing you use the scrap for is really upgrading your shields. Though I do suggest upgrading your knife when you have the chance, but shields definitely come first. Alright. And the 8k point, or the 20,000 points, that's going to help you open up the map to where you want to get to, and also value perk, because you only need 4 perks in this game. Only perks you need to get is Juggernaut for the health, Quick Revive for the health regen. You can want Speed Color to recharge your field upgrade, because A for shield is going to come in big handy during this run, either killing boss or stop when you get trapped with only a knife. And you're also going to want to have stamina up, because, you know, fall damage is actually a big factor in this game, I think. And also you want to get jetting around that knife, but you're not going to need to have dead shot, because guess what, we're not aiming for heads, and it's impossible to get a critical shot with a knife, so that ain't happening. I'm also not going to use the elemental pot thing, because, you know, it's an ammo mods only kind of stuff, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, we don't want to get a kill with an ammo mod, because technically that's not a knife. So, with that, now you can sit back and relax, and I'll pop in next time with the next part of what you're going to need to do to get this guy to going. just like that, we have made it to the part, the end of round 8. Now look, this is what I've been able to do with the knife only. By the end of round 8, I have 21.5 thousand points, which is exactly what we want. And I got 2,300 scrap, which means we're going to be able to upgrade our shields twice and our knife once. This is exactly what you kind of want to do early on. So I don't suggest upgrading the knife, because when you do go to the Dark Aether, you may be able to get a knife out of one of the crystals, but you never know. Alright, so now you should probably know the next step, so you can probably fast forward at about 5 minutes. But now we're going to do the whole pack punch, and we're going to turn the power on that whole swing there. Alright. So now we're coming up to the part which I'm going to say I wish I had a gun beforehand. Because here's the part of the Easter egg you can also not do with the knife. You can't open up the fuse box with a knife. Okay, you have to shoot it with something. So, unfortunately, I'm unable at this first time going to Dark Aether to get the fuse to get the fire upgrade. Now that we know that, next time we'll buy a gun before we go in it for the first time. Alright, if no, we're not going to use that gun to kill any zombies or even damage a zombie. It's just to shoot that box, open it up, and then we'll probably get rid of it. Or never using it again. Alright, back to the video. That's a weapon of choice. 1911 is like the cheapest gun on the map. You can buy off the wall for $750. So, you know, this will work. while you're at it, why don't you just get the last perk you're going to buy also during this time, because past here, you'll be able to get Jug through the Coffin Easter egg, which you can do using that 1911. So 1911 you're going to use to do the Coffin Easter egg, and also to unlock the fuse for the fire upgrade. After that, only other weapon you're going to have your inventory. Besides that, it's going to be the Die Device and all its different upgrades throughout the level. Alright, so during the Coffin Easter egg, what you should do before you just, instead of sitting there, if you don't have the fuse yet, you can now use this time to run up there and shoot the box with your 1911 to get the full use out of this time, and it's the gun. So now you're able to also do the fire upgrade so you can get the Die Device. So don't forget to do that also if you didn't do it the first time when trying to get the Pack Punch unlocked. Thankfully, this works during this time, because a lot of Easter eggs aren't active during the Dark Coffin Easter egg. Almost like it's a fake going into the darkness. Also, you notice that my points are not at 5k. I do suggest before you have the Megaton show up, you do have your knife upgraded at least once. And at least add probably green, or probably red is fine. But I do suggest you have something done with it, because you're going to need some backup. And how we're going to do this to get those points, because right now we're about 1,000 away. You would think we can use the Plague Hounds from the Max M around here, but no, that would not give us enough points. Unfortunately, what we're going to use are the Plague Hounds from that Ether Scope step, because each of those do count as a kill. So what you're going to need to do is kill all but one of the Plague Hounds during the Max M round, and then you're going to want to do the Dark Ether, but the Aether Scope step, that way to get the extra point. You see right now, I'm only at 4,700, which means I can't pack. And I was scared during this time, you know. This is my first time attempting it, which thankfully I got one shot through it. I was stupid because I did not know if I'd be able to get through this step or be able to get past the boss zombies, depending on how much damage the knife did. Thankfully, it does a ton of damage. And also during this time, I'm bloody lost. For some reason, I thought the portal was going to be inside Pack Punch area, but it's definitely not. It turns out the portal was actually on top of Knocked In Totem. So it's going to take me a while to get there. Alright. And what you're going to do, because, you know, right now, you only have a knife, you're about to spawn in probably about 30 Plague Hounds. And this was actually probably one of the hardest parts of this Easter egg, was this round of Plague Hounds, because the Plague Hounds are no joke if you're just using a knife. Because you have to jump in there, and they're going to gang up on you, and he can also take that splash damage from the poison when you kill one. So be careful when doing this step. And also, thankfully, I had the godsend of the spawn location for these, and they actually spawned in every single spot in order of where I went to. So the first one I got was here, and as soon as you pick these up, each of them, you just need to book it, alright? Because you want to get out of this Dark Ether as fast as possible, and just be done with it. Yep, and unfortunately, some of them even spawn ahead. And this is going to be the third one. And this is when, yeah, when I say it gets hard, it is going to get harder. You can see on that little mini map there, I have probably 30 Plague Hounds spawned in, and all I have is a knife to use. So, you know, you just gotta train, because I turn around over here, and yeah, it's Plague Hounds galore. And these are nothing to joke around with. They will wreck you real quick. Especially when the knife is kind of wonky and doesn't like auto aim you in, even though I have aim assist. Alright, so this is going to be a kind of a section of me just training around. I already got my 5K, which is good. So I missed that knife. Got that knife, got that knife. You know, we're getting it done. But also putting some work in also. And I'm missing every one of these knives, apparently. Yeah, this is actually my second or third time using the knife in this game for zombies. So, you know, don't flame me for not being good with it. I just want to check it out because it's an idea I had for this game, alright? So don't flame me in the comment section. Yep, and you're going to see they obliterated our shield. Oh, I'll pick up a grenade that I can never use. Yeah. You're going to see in this video, I pick up a lot of equipment that I can't even use. But you know what? It made me feel good. So I can at least know I had a grenade on me. Even though I can never use it. At this point, I don't know how many we had left. Like 5 or 6. 2. I think that's the last one. Yeah, so yep, we got for it 6,700 now. We can pack our knife if we want to. Also, there's time to build the ether scope and actually do the ether scope steps because I decided, you know what, since you do have a player count that's not going to despawn, why don't we do the most steps as possible? So also during this time, before you even end the max ammo round, because that is still your max ammo player count apparently, you can also do the ether ghost steps also. And then do the computer code. And basically from there, what you're going to need to do after that is the whole die device free upgrade, okay? Because unfortunately, we did not get it for the coffin Easter egg, which would have made this a lot more easier if that was the gun we got out of the coffin Easter egg. So, you know, if you want to do this quicker and easier, just keep retrying that step, I guess, until you get the die device. But unfortunately, that's not what we got. Also, watch out, because apparently he likes to spawn really close, so I was screaming my head off there, because I was not expecting him to spawn so soon and so close to me. So that definitely scared the piss out of me, because I had no shield at this point. I know for a fact he can probably 2-hit you without shield if he gets serious, alright? So, toss him that. And then we just chill next to it, because in case you forgot, if you stand next to the ghost and do nothing else, the zombies won't attack you. Though I wish his play count would have walked away, alright? You could just trolley on somewhere else, but it didn't. Like that, we're already on to die device upgrade steps. So you should already know how to do the free die upgrade. You know, you gotta kill Megaton, which is going to guaranteed spawn every time after your kind of play count around 9. It's always going to spawn around 10. So at this point, I was terrified because I had no experience with the knife at all, looked anything into it, so I had no clue how much damage this knife was going to do against a Megaton. Because my whole thought process on it, I was thinking, you know what? What if it doesn't really kill? So that was definitely a risk you're going to have to take. At least I had to take in this gameplay. But thankfully, we lucked out. And we was able to slay out this guy real quick. As you see, as soon as he spawns, I tried to take a swing at him right here. And look at that damage. It does 1/3 of his health. So 2 more knives and you're good. Make sure you nail those knives though, because yeah, kind of glitchy there, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure I would have got that knife in any of the games. Knifing system is not my friend. So basically this round is going to be me dodging and weaving, trying to get all but one zombie, because once you do get the Megaton kill the split, you can actually upgrade just about everything. Now if I was smart, no big brain here, I actually would have tried to kill the Megaton and split before killing any zombies, but then I could use them to field the whole die upgrade, and I wait till the next round. But you know, we aren't losing no brain out here, are we? Nope, not at all. But I did remember though. Use the split, charge this, so boom, we got the first half done for the ice upgrade. That now all we need to do is kill
Who's next?
Thankfully, in the instant kill, these actually become a 2-knife kill on the Mega Knife. If the zombies wouldn't hit me, and if I could land a knife, which would be really good in this game. Try again to land a knife, got that one, miss. Thanks for the zombie. Yeah, it's getting sketchy here. Try again, miss. Try again, got that one. Stuck in the corner, I was terrified here. But still did not use my stim pack because I am an idiot. Alright. Let's go for it again. Got the one knife. Let me get one more on it. So we serpentine back around. We charge on where he's firing a shot, and boom, by the bing, he is done and dusted. That is brilliant. And we also pick up the tomahawk. I'm like, you know what? We're probably not going to be able to do the tank. I had no clue about the whole tank stuff yet. If we could maybe jump up or glitch into it to get that knife kill. But it turns out we couldn't. So I did pick up the tomahawk, and that's going to be the one we're going to use to kill that zombie. So here comes one of the next hardest parts for this Easter egg.
Given where the breaches have occurred,
And that's
they
going
must
to
have
be
exposed themselves
doing
to
the whole
considerable
kind
risk.
of, let's say, soul box for the die device.
We don't know much about Omega Group.
Now, how I usually do it, I just train inside here and just hold them up and use it and just like train it for it multiple times. But then I kind of decided that would be pretty stupid. Alright. Mainly because even when I do those kind of trains, oftentimes I do get stuck in the corner on the wall. It is kind of tight quarters, and you know, by this round, you're going to have about 30-40 zombies on you during that time. So, you know, I don't recommend trying to train them inside here. I recommend actually you train them outside in the courtyard and then lean them back in, which I do realize later on in this run. So, thanks to that little train idea we did right there, we open up the door to lead them all in quickly so they don't break apart. And we're actually able to get them all in and done that one kind of group on round 11.
Weapon storage.
She maxed out, so at this point, all you need to do is just try to kill a majority of the zombies. Maybe save like 3 or 4 just to be safe. You don't want them to die out. Because on this round, once you pick up that die machine, you can basically do all of the upgrade steps. You can do the lightning one, you can do the fire one, and you can do the ice one. The only one we won't be able to do is because since we don't have a plague hound, you won't be able to do the gas one because you need a plague hound to get that kind of upgrade. We are able quickly to do the next free upgrade steps. So sit back, relax, we'll get those steps done. Ooh, and quickly, another extremely hard step right here was getting this goddamn gas canister. I'll tell you what, this is the one that had me almost screaming. Well, scratch that, I was screaming at this point. Mainly because some reason about how many times I trained, zombies would always spawn on this gas canister. So watch them doing it here. Spoon. I was like, oh, we gotta stop. I can't kill that thing. So I had to backtrack again. I go to try to train out here for a little bit and actually get them all to spawn here around me. And I go back in and it spawns in again. And at this point, I swear I was like getting really ticked. I'm like, if I ruin this run because I cannot get this thing to despawn there, I'm going to freak out. You see on my map, I have them all here. You know, look, they're all there with the map. Boom, all there. I'll run over here real quick. Guess what? He's back. He's back. So I have to book it out there again. You know, and I thought that was definitely ridiculous. But, you know, I tried again. You know, I'm kind of just circling them up. And this time I saw, you know what? I'm going to walk them in there with me. Yep, so there we go. All 6 of them are all right there. You know, they should not despawn. I'm pretty close to them. So I just take them on up. Turn around, like, go. Come on in. Walk them up. I just literally just walk over there and I start sucking it up. There you go, we got it. We turn around to leave, and we can't. So that's when we had to pop our first Aether Shroud. You know, honestly, you shouldn't have to do it during that point, but unfortunately we did. And now from here, we pick up the liquid there, and we go do the fire upgrade. And from there, everything kind of runs smoothly for a little bit. Now, we are going to suggest you are careful during this time, because when you do kind of try to charge those locations, sometimes the zone will walk in front of you. If it does, it's going to get one hit. So make sure you're careful during that time. The scariest one definitely going to be the Nova 5 gas. So it does create like a radius on the ground if the gas one does shoot that part. So be careful you have no zombies in that room, period, when you go to charge the device. Now is another quick Little lucky spot there. Almost killed the zombie with the suction part there. And I definitely screamed at that part too. You know, this is pretty far into the Easter egg, really. This is, you know, for you guys, it's 34 minutes. For me, this is about an hour. You know, thinking about stuff, pausing and thinking. It's about an hour of like, trying it out, okay? And I was like, I do not want to do this again. But thankfully, we didn't kill that zombie. And we're able to get right back down to this part here. We know we didn't kill it, because look, we did not get any ammo back. And just like that, we got electric upgrade. And that's basically all we can really do for this round, because unfortunately there's no way to spawn in a plague hound during this point in the game. So we have to wait to the next round to get a plague hound. Yeah, I goof up there pretty good. Because unfortunately, only one plague hound is going to spawn per round. At this point, I was livid. Because, you know, I wanted to get this step done as fast as possible. Because after this step, getting this whole upgrade stuff done, it's kind of smooth sailing. And I also kind of had to guess that I would have a Megaton probably spawn in next round, since it's been about 3 rounds. So, yay! Now we gotta do the plague hound step with also probably a Megaton. Fun for that. It turned out I was wrong on my guesses, and for some reason a Megaton did not spawn, and I was like, oh thank the Lord. Because, you know, I never like to do the plague hound gas step with the Megaton in after this boom stuff. And I also thought here I was about to go down, because I could not jump on that thing and climb up a mantle for the life of me, but thankfully it was good. Usually some people, if you had a gun, would just head into the room right now and do the plague hound step, but you cannot do that. Any kind of tight area, you want to have low number of zombies. This right here will trap you real quick. Okay, if you head over there, you don't know. Like, look at that right there. That would have downed you with a knife if you were stuck in a corner like that. Thankfully, we have A for strategy. We could have got out of it, but you know, we want to save that for moments we actually need it. Not for stupid mistakes. And let's take it to max out. You know, we got to refill the knives, because why not? And again, this is kind of a tight area. We are starting to get to the end of kind of the zombie horde there. So around this point is when you could, I guess, technically head down there and do the plague. Right there, I really wanted to knife, but I thankfully didn't. Well, I would probably rage quit. So, kill a couple more. So you feel like you could comfortably kind of train down the bottom part of Deadshot Dagger. It's amazing, this is my first time really actively using the knife. I was not confident enough yet. So, I need less zombies. And also, I need to not kill the dog. Because you need to watch out for the dog, because it does technically run through zombies and like ahead of them like that. So you could be trying to have a zombie and it just runs in front of it and takes the hit. So be careful on that step. Because that can happen very fast. At this point, we're down to 2 zombies and the plague hound, so we will be good. And after we do this step, we can do all the steps until we get the next megaton spawn. Alright? And basically now we're almost ready for this game. Like, come at you, knife it. And what I did, I moved away because I did not want the zombies to die to this Nova gas, because I thought that'd be kind of cheating a little bit. You know, if you decide that's really cheating, technically it's not you doing damage, and I don't know if you get any money from it. So technically, if you're not the one that technically kills it, it's technically the plague hound, and technically you get no points from it. Is it really count as your kill? Let you guys decide. Now this is another part I was worried about, because I already kind of talked about it previously. This thing does have that big area of effect that kind of lingers also, so I wanted to make sure there's no zombies in here. But it blasted it, and then I wanted to just run up here and like block the zombies at the door. I'm like, oh, no, you stay here, you'll come this way, because if you run in there, you're going to die. Alright, so thankfully nothing ran into that room, spawned in that room. One's up top, I believe, by the jug, one's in the tunnel. So thankfully nothing got stuck in that gas. So I swapped it out to this one. Kind of pointlessly, because we are not using any of it, but I thought, you know what, I don't think the boss fight is going to be possible. So I'll rather complete the boss fight, even if I can't complete it with a knife only. So the electric bow is going to be the one I use, because I know it is shred 2 megatons. So now you can do the whole rinse step, which is where, unfortunately, once you get the rinse in the tank, we have to use our first weapon to get a kill. That's not a knife, and it's going to be one of our tomahawks. So, as much as it pains me to say it, technically you cannot complete this with knife only, all because of that tank step. So sad. So sad. My bad. Also watch out for the megaton, he hates you. it 3 times, and he's gonna pop out of there. And look, I tried to get the knife, I tried to get the whole lunge thing. It's just not possible. Alright. So, I accepted the L, I went back here. He ate a tomahawk, okay, and that technically works. And at this point, you have to have an explosive, a Simtex, or a C4. Yeah, C4 works in that also, because you know, don't know, a grenade probably works also, if you time it correctly. But, this step here, I just throw it from the side, I don't want the zombies nearby, so I run back quick to drag the zombies over, thankfully not hit by it, and the tank can fire it, and we're actually ready to get the golden ball, and now we're just waiting for the next one. Alright, so, sit back, relax, we're getting ready for the boss. Little flurry of knifing skills there. I have really good confidence at that point. I'm like, oh my god, I'm learning how to use the knife. And I'm so glad about it. I also saw that happen, and you see all down the side, I'm not getting any points, so technically it's not my kill, so it doesn't matter. Alright, so one hit knife the heavy zombie, which is pretty cool to see. Now you can pick up the golden ball and walk it on down. At the step, now you gotta get a megaton and split it down there, leave both the split pass down there, which, you know, at this point, no, I had pretty good confidence. I didn't know how much the knife damage was going to do at this point, but, you know, it was substantial enough. Kind of funny how it's double weapon XP and maybe even XP period for zombies and multiplayer, and I'm wasting the time leveling up a knife that gets no upgrades. Great choices, I say. Great choices. You know, I have plenty of guns that could be upgraded, but no. I decided this for you guys. I'm going to waste my time and use it. So by the end of this game, I do gain like 15 levels on my knife. Yeah, that happened. So we got all megaton, and we still got a ton of zombies. So something to keep in mind, don't just try to face them head on. You're going to use a train and just try to pick them off one at a time. And be careful about going for that little crash shot there. You can easily get trapped. Over there, and this is the first time you should use that stim pack. You know, I definitely probably should use it for a battle situation. Still don't keep it for extra money, because the goal is probably before I partake down the megaton, I probably want to upgrade my knife again to level 2. So I didn't know if it was still free shotting, but I was hoping that it would 2-shot at level 2. Alright, or at least keep it in the free range. So around this time, I do have to sure head down there and pack a punch it. And I do put an ammo mod on there, which I instantly regret. I thought, oh my god, I put an ammo on there by accident. And now it's going to spawn a zombie. I use brain rot. And it's going to kill somebody and it won't be counted as a knife. So then I'm like, well, technically, maybe it won't. It'll still be my knife kill, maybe. I don't know, but thankfully, none of the ammo mods, I'm pretty sure, trigger on the knife. At least currently they don't, because the whole game I had this on for extra like 200 kills, not once did it trigger brain rot. Okay, not once. So I don't know if that's intentional, but that doesn't not work. Okay, and I got almost stuck there. I was actually trying to use Aether Shroud, but it wouldn't activate, but thankfully didn't, and I was able to save that Aether Shroud and head on up here, but we're going to have to knock the boy down. Alright. So here he is, he drops down right there, 1, and I figure out it is a 2-hit. Second round, round 14, the blue knife double pack-a-punch, 2 hits, the Megatons. Alright, and instantly sucks one up, where I'm like, yes. Because, you know, I know for the boss fight it's going to spawn a ton of these things in. So knowing that it two hits them, that's a godsend. That is a godsend. Alright, so at this point, you know, we just head up here, we get this part going, and we're basically ready for the boss fight. However, I do decide after I do the whole Dark Aether step to get the whole picture, I decide I want to save up points to where I can triple pack-a-punch. Mainly because I want to give myself the best chance possible to have enough damage on my knife to survive the Megaton hordes, okay? So, that's kind of up to you if you want to go on. And also, I wanted to have enough scrap to be able to heal my shield a ton. Because, you know, you're going to be taking a lot of damage because you have to get right in their faces with the Megatons and all the zombies and knife them. So your shield's going to drop real quick, and you cannot have your shield broken in the boss fight. And as a third thing, I wanted decoy grenades, okay? But that's the only grenade I feel like is one that actually is beneficial for the strategy, because it's like a non-damaging monkey bomb. So I do use it from time to time in the whole boss fight situation. And most of the time it worked pretty well, but I did notice decoy grenades are still kind of bugged. Mainly being I toss it down near big old Georgie boy, and they'll still go after him. And also this part I was really ticked off because I could not land a hit on a play count. That's like 3 misses there, 4 misses, 5 misses, 6 misses, nothing's I have aim assist on, nothing's going, 7, 8, 9. I'm like, yep, I'm going to die at this point in the game. They just obliterated my shield. I cannot knife anything. Let's try this guy. Take it. Line for 10. Oh, see, I got stuck there. And I had to use Aether Shield. Probably could have got out of it, but I kind of panicked. And this one I was also taking. I'm like, I'm not going into the boss fight without Aether Shield on. That is not happening. Okay? And unfortunately, I don't know if I feel like it goes slower if you use the knife with speed code to recharge the Aether Shield. I'm not sure on that, but I feel like when you use a gun, it's just a lot quicker. Probably because you kill a lot quicker. Alright. So at this point, we have to kill everything with the knife. So sit back, relax. This is going to take a bit. Thankfully, it did drop a shield upgrade there, and a max shield. That was huge. And also, I missed that knife because that was pretty good. 75 health. Oh, that spooked me so bad when I got to that point. And I missed the play count. I hate the play counts in this run. Play counts are what is going to kill you in this game. Still miss it. Get a quick swipe, and I am going to take down the Megaton there, which is good. But we still got the play count. I really wanted to kill this thing. Ugh. So if you do try it for yourself, prioritize killing those play counts, okay? That's what's going to kill you in these games, okay? It's not going to be the Megatons. It's not going to be the zombies. It's going to be the goddamn play counts, because you can't really outrun them. And that freaking overtime effect is just obnoxious, okay? So there he is. Still miss it. I really want to kill it, and I'll never kill it still. So we still try. We try to get a sneaky knife in. And also with the Megatons like that, a lot of times the knife is so slow for ones, they actually hit you away before you can even get the knife in. You probably saw me from a couple seconds back. I tried to knife one of the Megatons, and this sucked me away. Alright. And also Finn got the nuke, so we're able to get a cheeky knife in there. And the other one I think died from the nuke, so you know, There we go. Oh, back at max shields. And technically the first time I was like, you know what, I'll just go straight into the boss fight around 14, 15, something like that. But then once my infantry kind of broke and I didn't have a lot of scrap, I decided, you know what, what's this, keep it going until I feel like I am 100% prepared. So I think it's going to be about round 18 or 19 when I go into the boss fight. I decided, you know what, let's just go buy our stuff. So what I wanted to do now was buy free decoy grenades, and I like, you know what, let's buy some Molotovs, I guess. But I was not thinking, and look at my scrap. I am now at 50, and I realized that, and I'm like, crap. Because I don't suggest, if you're using the knife, to go into the final boss fight with anything less as 1,000 scraps starting off, okay? You need at least to have your shield charged and at least 3 rounds to charge it just to play it safe. So I realized, you know what, we're gonna have to sit through all this stuff again. But what you can do is do this kind of step here, get the picture to spawn, and then you can just wait to start this boss round. It's just gonna sit there, you don't have to pick it up right after. 2 more rounds to go, and time for the boss fight, and see if we finish the boss fight with only using a knife. And spoilers, and not only that, also completed the exfil knife only. At this point, we also got stuck again, which made me livid. Because every time I seem to get the Aether Shroud charged up and ready, something like that always tended to happen. And I refuse to go to the boss fight without a charged Aether Shield. That is just asking for problems. So I do suggest, if you have to use your Aether Shield before going into the boss fight, play a couple rounds till you get it charged. And then a stun charge for the wolves. Yeah, extra 10 seconds. Zombies got a free hit on me there, which was definitely spooky to say the least. And we all able to kill that prey colony with that random side knife there, which was very satisfying. Kind of talk about how the run went. Killing that zombie real quick like that. It was bliss. That we have a good amount of scrap. And you know what? I decide, why don't we just take C4 instead of Molotovs? So I wasted about 500 scrap on Molotovs on that. Because again, I did not know if you could complete the boss fight and C4 are pretty good at wiping up the zombies near Georgie boy when he gets swarmed. So at this point, I decided, you know what? Let's see how stuff goes. Quick knife to do on big old Leroy Crackhead Jenkins there. Shoot the knives in, which the zombies block, which is very nice of them to do. You gotta watch out for those auto knives. If you go for one thing and then something like that happens, try to get the second one in. It's free knifing them, which is definitely worrisome at this point. Which is why I did decide, you know what, we have to get this Bankroll Pack-a-Punch. This free knife is definitely kind of spooky. And also almost dying there was very spooky also. I do wish they would stop shooting. It would be very, very appreciated. So knife that one. Alright, don't know if that was the right one. It wasn't. It was, maybe. So we got one more of those little boys left. So we pick up the shields, which is good. Get a knife on the play count. Always prioritize the play counts if you can. Yep, had a Aether Shield again, which does at least let us kill the Megaton real quick. And get a couple knives on the zombies, which is fine. You know, I hate having to waste stuff freaking shields. Aether Shroud needs to stay. I think I do decide at the end of the round, I don't have my Aether Shield maxed out, but it's like 1 or 2 kills away from being filled up from all these zombies, which I kind of talked about how I feel like it takes forever to fill that back up, even with Speed Cola, if you're using a knife. I always thought like one big horde like this should easily fill you up, but it doesn't in this case. '21, so we do get one more level out of this map, thanks to Double X. Got a nice good old Carpenter to max out our shields when we do need it in a little bit. So that'll help us in the boss fight so you don't really have to heal up that much. Get the last couple knives in. I was hoping it goes to 30k, but it does not. That's fine. So get one more there, and I'm like, okay, this is going to be our setup. Go 20,000, as soon as we get to 30k, we are upgrading the knife to max. This is what we're going to use. Get that last knife kill. You know what? We're going to get a roll. Yeah, I'm just joking. We're getting that 30k. we actually do play to round 19. Got that 30k. We did nuke the whole round. We tried to kind of clear the zombies because at this point, you know, all we want to do is pack punch once, and I feel like that would do it for us. All right. So I think that's about it. I think we will be going into the boss fight real quick if I remember. One zombie, two zombie, one in the leg. One more there, and that leaves the last one, I believe. We will now probably head down to Knockdown Totem. Yes, we are. We're going to get the picture frame and move on to the boss fight. We're in the boss fight now. Kind of skip for a little bit to kind of save some time there, but we have not got started it yet. He's still kind of chit-chatting, but do max up your shield if you want. I do suggest pack a punch to at least level 3, as you will find out, and as I found out, level 3 pack a punch knife when it's at least blue is freaking awesome. It 2 hits the megatons. Yes, I'll say it again. It 2 hits megatons, and you're going to see how awesome and how beneficial that is in this run through. We are slaying megatons in this boss fight. All right. Yes, do max your shields. You can see my loadout is Aether Shield. We do have decoy grenades, and we do have C4, which you never do use the C4, but the decoy grenades come in clutch, and we actually pick up quite a few in this run. Alright? And I'm just sitting here trying to tell good old Georgia boy, you know, you do a good job, you know, help me out, and I'll thank you, okay? And also, howdy. Right. So here we go. It takes about 10 minutes, but we are able to complete this knife only. Again, play accounts are the hardest thing. And my kind of strategy is basically going in, they do a whole lap around the room really. Avoiding that guy for sure, because your knife is not going to kill him. He will kill you before you get a chance to knife him really, most of the time. So what you want to do is kind of train around. Use the decoys. The decoys work a little bit, you can see. And kill mainly target the zombies that are targeting him. Because see, that one's not going to try to hit you. He just wants to hit that zombie. So hit him and then just run away. Alright. Do a lap around and then get back to it. See, almost one hits it. It was pretty good. So come back in, knife the zombies there if you can, and then try to peace out. Your health is going to hurt a lot, but as long as he's getting hit, he's not going to change how much his progression is. But you do kill usually the 4 zombies that are hitting him. If you do kill him during that time, then you will have his progress start again. And also, do not worry. I don't think he can die from the zombies. A lot of people say you have to protect him, or you lose if he takes too much damage. I don't think that's a thing, because trust me, he takes a lot of damage in here. Alright, but this mirror, keep on dropping back in, kill the zombies, and then run away. Alright, and you see his progress goes up, and in a little bit he does finish up that kind of section. And usually it's about 2 or 3 protects at each location it's going to take for him to finish up the progress. You know what, and also head down here, get chicken knife in on those megatons. You don't like those things, none of us like those things. And I'm also going to say the next part, to me, it always seems to be the hardest part. Mainly because I feel like nothing for the life of me gets him to kind of charge that thing. I'm pretty sure I have to protect him about 5 or 6 times as compared to like the 2 or 3. Which I hate how it's like that. I feel like no matter how many zombies I kill by him, there always seems to be something bothering him. So I kill the ones there, and he still does not really start the charge. So be careful at that point. But here comes kind of the big strat. You do the big lap around, and then you're going to run back up there. Ooh, cheeky kill made me really excited. I got that one. And another cheeky kill. Just made me really excited, but just run down, knife the 4 zombies around him, and then just jet out of there. Don't even bother turn around. Just get out there. Right, and you're all getting a little bit of progress. And also kill the play counts if they are in front of you, around you. Yeah, knife is weird. I know. At this point, we almost got killed again. So I did a quick kind of charge up there. Make sure, that's why I say you gotta make sure you have a lot of shield or money for shield, because you're gonna be using it a bunch. So just like the strategy said, come down here, not the zombies, and thankfully hitboxes do not work the way you want to. I think I did leave probably 2 zombies there, so I decided to throw a decoy to kind of distract them. But I don't think it worked correctly. I'm pretty sure some of the zombies stayed around him, so he did not kind of continue his progress, which was definitely weird and annoying. But you're just going to have to trust RNG and hope the decoys work for you in your run. So head back down, get some knife in. Yeah, I probably should have gone down there. That was scary. And I don't know why it happened, but I know why it happened. It's always the play account's fault. Play accounts ruin everything. You know, you're trying to kill some zombies, and they just jump in there. They're like freaking heroes. You gotta save their master zombies. You know, that's how they play. But I think after this point, he does finish charging, gets close to finishing charging it at least, which is good because you only have to do it 3 times. So a little bit right there. Boom, he gets the second one. At this point, I am screaming because I've never failed a step at the 3rd and final part. To me, I feel like that's one of the easiest ones, honestly, because all you have to usually do is just shoot from above. Oh, wait, yeah, you can't shoot from above. You can't shoot at all. So, yeah, this one does get more stress because you have to basically run through here, knife 4 zombies real quick around him, and then just piece the scene and somehow get away from that guy. Which usually consists of jumping up on the stairs or, I don't know, piecing out. I don't know. Yeah, you can see on my screen, this is hard. And usually, if you're not probably an experienced player who usually used to these situations, just a good chance you're going to go down during this part. So I just say it's probably going to take some practice, and you may not get on your first try. Yeah, those the corner glitch, even the megatons get glitched in there for some reason. Definitely we're one to see. Right? But thankfully already, he's already halfway done charging, but I know he's getting hit. My boy Georgie is getting hit, but, you know, it is too hot down there. But we go for it anyways. So we get the 1 knife, we get the 2 knife, 3 knife, 4 knife, 5 knife, and we're like, we got to get out of here. So we jetting out of there. We're flying. And he does get a little bit more charge in before we get stopped again. I'm like, oh, come on. I'm going to go for it. Decoy grenade. And I thought that would fix it. You know, they would run away from him. But it didn't. That decoy grenade did nothing at all. And I hate that, really, because sometimes it works great. Sometimes it hates your soul. And that was one of the times it hated my soul. So I had to run back down here. I was stressed out. You know, I'm getting hit in the back. My shield's getting clapped. And I thought that would do it. I was hoping, I was praying for that to fix it. Turns out, I apparently missed a zombie. You guys want to go back to that scene and watch it? I'm pretty sure I killed all 4 of them around him. I didn't think there was a 5th one, but apparently I didn't kill all the zombies. So still, he would not start repairing. So we won back down again for the Hail Mary. We are knifing. We're like, we're staying. We're killing. We got this. And we piece the scene. And we look over at his progression, and it finally starts to go up again. We know once it's at that point, it can't be stopped. And there you go. Boss fight is finished. Now at this point, you can't even express the excitement I was having. Because at this point, I could see the promised land. So of course, you know, you gotta max out those shields. I even upgrade my knife to tier purple. So I'm like, yes, I have the power to do that now. I run around, pick up this random stuff. And at this point, you know, I thought that it would be a lot harder to get out. Thankfully, we do have Aether Shroud, which is very helpful. And we do have a stun grenade, because why not? So, you know, it's time to peace out. And again, I've never messed up this round. I did get a little bumped here. I thought I was like going to get stuck, but I'm able to still jump out, kind of bunny hop, which was good. And this tunnel here is always a scary one. Because, you know, it's always just clogged here, but we get through it. Alright? And also another thing here, you don't have to go all the way to the location. You just gotta kind of stay around this spot and he will start to land. So I hope that what would happen. So I actually train out here. It is very hard to train there. So that's my suggestion for you. Also, train around this location. I see he's starting to land, so I'm screaming, I'm pleading, sir, please land. He is. We popped that Aether Shield for that 8-second promise, and there we go. We have finished it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we finished Die Machine Easter egg with the knife only. And I hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you did, please show me leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because it helps you support me and helps me make more videos to enjoy. If you have any other challenges you want me to try, post it in the comment section. I'll see if I can complete them. Now, like the end of every single one of my videos, hope the rest of the week is blessed. Hope you all see you again in the next video. And with that, I'm out.